Hi, my name is Carly and I'm with the BYU Software Training Lab. In this video, we're going to be talking about stroke options and the width tool. I've got a couple of shapes here and we're going to be looking at their strokes. First, I'm going to increase the weight of the stroke to make it easier to see. I'm also going to zoom in. Now if you go back to the Properties panel and click on the word stroke, it should open up the stroke panel with some more advanced stroke options. Here you can also increase the weight of the stroke, as well as change the end of the stroke. You can give it a rounded cap or a square cap, and you can also round or square the corners of the stroke. I'll move over to this next triangle, and I'll bring up the weight of this one as well, and I'll round these corners. There is another stroke option that is only available for closed shapes, and that's aligning the stroke. You'll see that the blue line goes right through the middle of the stroke, and you can change that so the stroke is either on the inside or the outside of the blue selection line. You can also create dashed lines. There are a few different options for that. These two buttons basically change whether the dashes stay exact or if they will adjust to the corners. You can change the dash and gap length as well, so you have a lot of control over the look of the dashed line. The last option in the stroke panel we'll talk about is width profiles. If I create a normal line and then apply a width profile, you'll see that based on which option I choose, it'll change my line to fit that width profile. There are a lot of different preset options, but there's also a tool that allows us to change width manually, the width tool. It can be found here on the toolbar, and you can also use the keyboard shortcut Shift-W. Once the width tool is selected, if you hover over the line, there are little white diamonds that you can click on and drag out to increase the width and drag in to decrease it. Since there is a width profile already applied, there are already white diamonds on this line you can adjust, but you can also create new ones and then delete them by selecting them and hitting the delete key. The width tool gives you a lot of control over the width of the line because you can add as many or as little points as you want. That is how to use different stroke options and the width tool in Illustrator. If you're interested in learning more, visit our YouTube page where you can find more videos about Illustrator as well as other software programs.